Goodness can be found in encouraging greatness at the Junior Runners Academy in Soweto. Pick and Pay, always there for you.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. I'm with Chart and we're about to make a chocolate and prune terrine.
We are indeed.
Was that it?
That is it.
I was practicing throughout the whole ad break. Yeah, got
it right. Done.
So what
Excellent.
do we need?
So in terms of ingredients, what have we got there? Well, first we're going to soak off some prunes first. So
cool.
A little bit of tea, some freshly brewed tea, a little bit of brandy, whiskey, whatever alcohol, or no alcohol, not a problem at all, and then some lovely pitted prunes as well. So that's the first one. Do it the day before if you like, or just for a few hours, just so we get these lovely plump prunes. Cool. So I'm going to pour my tea on top of my prunes, as well as the brandy that I've got there, and then just pop those to the side and allow them just to stew and sort of mellow in there as and absorb all that lovely flavour. Cool. 24 hours, an hour, 2 hours, whatever you like.
And then it looks
you have
like
these lovely, soft, squishy sort of prunes.
What can you use as a substitute to the alcohol if you really don't want to use a brandy or
then just leave it out.
Just leave it out?
Leave it out there. You can use a rooibos tea if you want. You can use a sort of normal tea. Whatever you like. So again, Pick and Pay's got a wonderful selection.
Guys,
lots of options. A great one. So other ingredients, what have we got? I've got some egg whites, which I've just whipped very lightly to soft peaks. I've got some soft sort of peaks with my fresh cream as well. So that's nice and cold as well. On the pan here, I've got half my butter and chocolate in there that I've melted. Okay. I'm just allowing just to cool down very slightly.
Why do you put the butter in when you melt the chocolate?
It just starts to help to emulsify everything later on. So you're trying to get similar consistencies together.
Nice. It looks so good.
What we're going to start with here is I've got the other half of the butter, but softened butter, a little bit of caster sugar, cocoa powder, and some egg yolks. So those are the egg yolks from my egg whites. So
we're going to put this in there.
You step ahead. So let's
I'll
go.
mix.
I want you to start mixing away. So soften that butter, squish it all down together, push it all down, and work that together. Let's pop the chocolate off so it just slightly sort of cools down, which is very important. Cool. So go on, keep working that there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in an egg yolk. So I'm going to alternate between egg yolk and cocoa powder. Okay. Why I'm going to alternate it is because I don't want it to split and separate. You know, it sort of becomes very granular. Yes. And sort of looks like it splits. Yes. I want to avoid doing that. So anyway, you just keep working there. Come on, it's a bit of a workout for you.
I know, right? I'm getting my arms like
get your arms going and just keep tight like a tiger. Listen to you. All right, and another egg yolk in it goes as well. And then just give it. It does help if you have a helper, by the way. Always great. You know, fabulous job. And a little bit more of the cocoa powder, and another little egg yolk in there as well. Go on, so keep getting there vigorously. You can just really smear it. Don't worry about sort of the cocoa powder if it's sort of got lumps there. You're going to push it out anyway.
Just push it out anyway.
Absolutely. There's no trying to get anything light or fluffy here. It's just smeared all together.
Speaking of cocoa, though, the key word is chocolate to 33728, and you guys get the full ingredients list courtesy of Pick and Pay.
There we go. So anyway, whilst you mix in there, I'm going to take these lovely soaked prunes that have been soaked overnight there and just roughly chop them. So just run a knife very quickly straight through them.
What would you say is your favorite dessert recipe?
This is one of them. This is one I've been doing for years and years and years and years. It's just one of those sort of old favorites. It always works, and it's great because we pop it in the freezer, it's going to firm up, and it can keep for an absolute age as well. So it's always that sort of, it's a great recipe at lastminute.com. I've got people coming around, out it comes, you've got a beautiful dessert.
Very nice.
So to that, my chocolate is now cooled down very slightly. So I'm just going to add that into there. If you just combine all of that together.
So for everyone at home, let us know what your favorite dessert recipe is on our Facebook page. We want to know. Who knows, maybe you could even see it on Espresso. I mean, you never know.
And I'm sure it's all chocolate. I might be amazed at how many chocolate recipes come back, but I'm sure there'll be lots of inquiries about chocolate. People love it. Are you so tired? My goodness. Right, let's just help you here very quickly. So in there that goes. And then I'm going to take my whipped cream. So if you want to pour that, you do that part.
We'll do the pour. And is it also a gradual pour?
Just pour it in. All you go, lump it all in there. Okay, so let's just keep whisking that there. So soft peaks with your actual cream. They're not too stiff because otherwise it's going to turn to butter. Okay. Maybe over whisk cream, it just goes to butter. It's not a problem. God, we're getting really carried away here. Anyway, just keep mixing that together and incorporate all the chocolate, the sugar, the cocoa powder, the egg yolks together with that whipped cream. Okay. And then last but not least, what we've got to do is put the prunes and then my little egg whites as well. So prunes into there as well.
So the egg whites obviously keeps it light and fluffy.
This is what's going to give it light and fluffy. So it's almost like sort of a chocolate sort of ice cream, but a very light sort of ice cream. So you can almost call it like a little parfait as such. So in with your bit of egg whites as well.
Okay.
And then we just need to sort of very carefully
fold it
fold all that in
See,
together
I even
as well.
know it's folding.
Folding.
Guys.
Look at that terminology you've got there.
Oh, sorry,
taking your nails out in the process. So anyway, just quickly do that. Now, if you want to take that loaf tin that I've lined there for you on the left-hand side.
And why are we lining it?
Why I've lined it so it pops out a little bit easier.
Okay, cool.
So that's why I've actually lined that with a bit of cling film.
So this is
just normal cling wrap with your loaf tin.
Cool.
So pop that, and take that lovely bit of mixture, and what we're going to do is just pour it straight into there.
Remember, the keyword is chocolate to 33728. That's chocolate to 33728, and you get the full recipe list courtesy of Pick and Pay.
So there that goes, fold it over into your freezer for 4 to 6 hours.
4 to 6 hours in the freezer.
And then
Let's go
after
do
that goes, and then there's another one all ready to go over there.
And then voila! 4 to 6 hours later,
peel it back.
That is what you
That's
get.
when you need the cling film. Pop it out.
Ooh, that looks yummy.
Pull it back onto there. And then taking a lovely hot and sharp knife.
Okay.
Always helps there. And then what you're going to do...
makes it easier to cut, right?
It does indeed. But slice it open there.
It does kind of look like an ice cream.
It is like sort of ice cream. And just take that, work that, slide your knife underneath there.
That looks so
Pop that
good.
onto your plate.
Now, if you want to get this as your final result, let's have a look at this.
Soak prunes in tea and brandy until plump. Drain and chop prunes. Melt chocolate with half the butter, then cool. Beat together sugar and butter, then gradually add egg yolks and cocoa. Fold in chocolate, prunes, cream and whisked egg whites. Pour into loaf tin, then freeze.
And voila!
There we go.
That is what it looks like. It is a chocolate and prune terrine.
With a bit of raspberry puree.
It looks so
more
good.
melted chocolate, whatever you like. But how awesome is that?
High five to us.
Indeed.
We rock.
Thank you. We do.
Okay, I'm actually going to have a taste of this because it looks so good.
Go on, scoop it up there.
Okay.
Get that chocolate.
Get that sauce in there.
Get the prunes in there. Prunes are always good for digestion, I might add as well. So you can think of that health way.
That is so good. I feel like my hips are not going to be telling lies after this. But right now, let's find out what game Kat and Graham are going to be playing with our Double Trouble twins in studio.
We found goodness in Goed Gedacht olive oil and all the good they do for the community. Pick and Pay, always there for you.